Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the Incense Potheads. Well, basically this channel will be more about multiplayer games, but I decided to record this one alone because I couldn't gather a lot of people there, so I'll record alone this first episode, and I want to show you guys some tips and tricks about Civilization 5, where to put your city, how to manage your cities, uh, why is river so important to your city, why is mountain important to your city, and a lot of other stuff. Well, as you can see, I settled my city on the hill. Well, they recommended me to settle here. If, for example, my settler was put here, I'll probably move my settler down there and I'll settle city on the hill. Why? Because I get an additional this production. Well, if you get additional production in the beginning, for example, my scout will not be built in 4 turns, it will be built in 5 turns. So it will save me 1 turn for each building or each unit in the beginning, which can be really important if you are doing a great library or Stonehenge and you want to build it very fast. The next thing that is very important in the beginning is that you need to build a lot of scouts. For example, I am now playing on Pangaea map, so every sieve is on the same landmass, so that means that there will be all the ruins will be explored much faster than if it's an island map or archipelago map. So I recommend, if that's a Pangaea map or something like continents, I recommend you to build a lot of scouts and warriors to defend your city, to explore the ruins, and yeah, that will be very important in the beginning for you. The next very important thing is that you need to choose a tree which fits with your civilization. For example, I'm Rome now, so that means that I'll have a lot of cities because I have 25 production bonus for all my buildings that are built in a capital. So I'll probably choose Liberty, and that means that I must build a monument as fast as I can because I will not get free monument in tradition, because I'll probably not go for tradition. I'll just catch Liberty Tree and maybe later Honor, because Rome just better fits with Liberty Tree than the tradition tree. Also, one very important thing in the beginning is that you need to build a shrine as fast as you can, because you need to catch a pantheon before the others, so you will have a lot of more things to choose instead of if you're, for example, building a shrine the last and you just don't have enough things to choose. Maybe they stole your thing if you wanted. For example, I have 3 of the spices I can work in my city. Actually, I can work this one, but it's I think 4 tiles away, so my city can't work it. So I'll probably choose 1 culture per each. I don't know how is it called. It's called plantation. Yeah. Uh, 1 culture for each plantation will give me a much better boost than if I choose, for example, 1 happiness per each city on a river if there is no culture because someone stole it. There is another also very important thing, is that if you are going Liberty, first I recommend you to choose a worker if you don't have one in your city. For example, I don't have one, so I'll select worker and I'll try to get a great library as fast as I can. So because I don't have mining yet, I'll build 1 farm here. I recommend you guys to also do that because it will be better to have a farm and hills, because your city will not stagnate. It will grow just a little bit to sustain your citizens. So as you can see, I can already find my pantheon. I don't need that shrine, but I'll keep that because I'll get religion soon. So I'll select, let me see, I said I'll select the plantation, so yeah, that's probably it. But you also need to check your next spots for settling. For example, I'll probably set near this mountain Kilimanjaro, so I'll settle somewhere there, for example, because I'll catch this cow, I'll catch silver and dice, so I'll get the oral tradition. And that's very important in the beginning. Now you're going to build a great library, so next thing you need to watch is that you need to sustain your city with good amount of production. As you can see, I got 6 production, which is not bad, but it's not great too, so I'll put it on production focus, and I for now have 18 turns to build my uh, great library. So next thing you need to do is that you need to build mine. As you can see, I finished mining. I go for poetry, writing. I got free archery and from the ruins, and I selected mining. So I finished mining. I'll waste 1 turn to put my worker here. Next thing you need to do to catch a great library is that you need to cut down forest as more as you can. It'll, I think, uh, save you 3 turns if I'm not wrong. I think if you cut the forest now, it will not take 12, it will take 9 turns or 10 turns, I'm not really sure about this. And you need to catch a calendar as fast as you can when you are doing a great library, because great library, with that you can select free technology, so I recommend you to select philosophy and automatically go for National College, which will boost your science double more, and you'll get better science boost than any other players. So as you can see, I got great library, I'll build National College, and I think that's it for this episode. I hope you like it. If you want another episode, I'll probably continue this game, or I'll show you next tips and tricks, maybe for classical age, for medieval era, for Renaissance era. It's not very important. Just put like, subscribe if you want to continue to follow me, and follow the other people who will record there. And don't put dislike, because my main language is not English. So yeah, that's it probably for this episode. I hope you like it, and see you next time.